Imagine starting your morning in a home that feels bright, calm, and emotionally light, the kind of space that awakens your spirit instead of draining it. In Japan, mornings are treated as sacred. They are seen as a chance to reset the home's energy, refresh the mind, and invite light and peace into the day before anything else begins. And today, you will discover 10 Japanese morning rituals that fill your home with calmness, clarity, and gentle harmony from the moment you open your eyes. Before we continue, I'd like to ask you something. Tell me which country and city you're watching from. I'd love to know and leave you a heart. And don't forget to subscribe and help me reach the goal of 1,000 likes. The first Japanese ritual is Asa no Kanki, the morning breath of the home. Japanese families open windows right after waking, even for 1 minute, to let out the heavy energy of the night and invite in fresh morning air. This movement of air resets the emotional temperature of the entire home. Curtains shift, sunlight enters, and the space feels alive again. The second ritual is Hikari invitation, allowing natural morning light to touch at least one part of the home. Light regulates mood, calms the nervous system, and sets the tone for the day. In Japan, people often open blinds or pull back shoji screens slowly, inviting the morning in with intention. The third ritual is morning tidy flow, a gentle, no-pressure reset. It's not cleaning, it's restoring, folding the blanket you used, straightening pillows, wiping the bathroom sink after washing your face. These small resets prevent mental clutter from forming before the day starts. The fourth ritual is Genkan balance, resetting the entryway to ensure the day begins with emotional order. Shoes aligned, surfaces clear, bags placed neatly. The Genkan affects the entire home's mood, and starting the day with a balanced entryway creates emotional stability from the first step. The fifth ritual is Fukin sweep. A light wipe of one surface, just one. A table, a counter, a nightstand. This symbolic act removes yesterday's residue and tells your brain, this day begins clean. The sixth ritual is Nuno wake-up, refreshing fabrics by lifting blankets, shaking cushions, or straightening bedding. In Japanese culture, fabrics hold emotional energy. Resetting them renews the home instantly. The seventh ritual is Shizen touch, bringing nature into your morning. This could be touching a plant, opening a curtain to view the sky, or arranging a small natural object. Nature grounds the mind before the world becomes noisy. The eighth ritual is Oto Yasuragi, controlling morning sound. Soft footsteps, gentle water sounds, quiet movements. Noise sets emotional tone, and Japanese mornings favor peaceful beginnings over abrupt stimulation. The ninth ritual is Asa tea moment, a grounding sip, green tea, warm water, or any simple beverage. Holding something warm calms the nervous system and creates a mindful pause. And the 10th Japanese ritual is one point of beauty, setting a small space that represents the emotional intention of the day. A clean tray, a plant in morning light, a neatly folded cloth, or an empty, peaceful corner. This point becomes the heart of the morning, your reminder to move through the day with calmness. These 10 rituals create a home that supports peace before life becomes busy. And in the next part, we will explore the first 3 rituals, Asa no Kanki, Hikari invitation, and morning tidy flow, in powerful depth. One of these may become the ritual that transforms your mornings forever. To create a home filled with morning light and calmness, the first 3 Japanese rituals, Asa no Kanki, Hikari invitation, and morning tidy flow, are the foundation. These rituals work together to awaken your home gently, clear emotional residue, and guide your mind into a peaceful beginning before the noise of the world arrives. They are simple, quiet, and deeply effective. Let's begin with the first ritual, Asa no Kanki, the morning breath of the home. In Japan, this is often the very first action of the day. Before making the bed, before starting breakfast, before anything, the home is allowed to breathe. Opening the windows for even 1 minute has a powerful emotional effect. The stagnant air of the night leaves, fresh, cool air enters, curtains sway, light shifts. The energy of the home feels renewed instantly. Asa no Kanki is not about ventilation, it's about emotional clarity. Air holds energy, and nighttime energy often feels heavy, still, and muted. When you let it go, you're releasing the emotional echoes of yesterday. This simple ritual tells your nervous system, today is a new beginning. The second ritual is Hikari invitation, inviting natural light into your home with intention. In Japan, morning light is treated as medicine for the mind. Pulling open blinds slowly, sliding shoji screens aside, or simply turning your space toward the sunrise brings in a soft brightness that awakens your senses without overwhelming you. Natural light regulates your circadian rhythm. It increases serotonin. It signals to your brain that the day can begin gently. Harsh, artificial lights in the morning create tension, but natural light creates ease. The Japanese approach treats morning light as a spiritual companion, something to welcome, not force. When you let morning light touch your living room, kitchen, or hallway, the entire emotional tone of the home shifts into softness and clarity. The third ritual is morning tidy flow, a gentle sequence of small movements that prevent your home and your mind from starting the day in chaos. This is not about deep cleaning, it's about harmony, straightening the bed so the night feels complete, folding the blanket you used on the couch, placing any stray objects back in their place, wiping the bathroom sink after washing your face so the space feels fresh again. These micro resets take seconds, not minutes, but what they do is remarkable. They stop emotional clutter before it begins. Your mind does not accumulate a list of, I need to fix this later. Instead, you begin the day with a sense of control, ease, and emotional lightness. Morning. Tidy flow works because it gives your home a quiet momentum. Nothing piles up. Nothing lingers from yesterday. Each morning feels like a clean slate. These three rituals, Asa no Kanki, Hikari invitation, and morning tidy flow, set the foundation for a peaceful, light-filled day. They awaken the home gently, brighten your inner world, and eliminate visual and emotional friction. But the transformation goes deeper. In the next part, we will explore rituals 4, 5, and 6, Genkan balance, Fukin sweep, and Nuno wake up. These habits shape the way your morning energy flows through the home and how you emotionally transition from waking into your day. And the next insight, Genkan balance, may completely change the way you start every single morning. To create a home filled with morning light and calmness, the next three Japanese rituals, Genkan balance, Fukin sweep, and Nuno wake up, are essential. These habits shape the emotional pathway of your morning, ensuring that the first steps, the first surfaces, and the first touches you experience are calm, grounding, and harmonious. Each of these rituals works on a different layer of your environment, but together they form a powerful morning reset that keeps your home light, fresh, and emotionally balanced. Let's begin with the fourth ritual, Genkan balance, the art of creating emotional order at the entryway. In Japan, the Genkan is more than a place for shoes. It's the emotional filter of the entire home. How this space looks and feels in the morning affects your mindset for the rest of the day. When the Genkan is cluttered, your first steps into the day feel heavy and disorganized. But when it is balanced, clear, and intentional, your mind enters the day feeling supported. In this ritual, shoes are aligned neatly, bags are placed with intention, and surfaces are cleared. Even if your home is small, a calm Genkan creates a powerful psychological effect. It tells your nervous system, today begins softly, today begins clean. The fifth ritual is fukin sweep, a simple but transformative habit. Instead of deep cleaning, Japanese households often wipe just one surface in the morning: a table, a counter, a bathroom sink, or even a small nightstand. This ritual is symbolic. It removes yesterday's residue and prepares the home for today's clarity. The fukin sweep is not about removing dirt. It's about removing emotional heaviness. When you wipe a surface, you are resetting not just the object, but your mental slate. That single clean surface becomes a visual anchor, something that tells your mind the day is starting with intention. The sixth ritual is Nuno wake-up, the refreshing of fabrics. Japanese families understand that fabrics absorb emotional energy from the previous day. Your blanket holds your sleep, your cushions hold your worries, your towels hold your tension. By gently shaking, straightening, or smoothing these fabrics in the morning, you release that emotional residue. A shaken cushion feels alive again. A smoothed blanket signals renewal. A fresh towel brings physical and emotional softness. This ritual awakens the home in the gentlest possible way. It says, "Today will not carry the weight of yesterday." Nuno wake-up brings lightness into the room, and that lightness becomes the emotional foundation of the day. These three rituals, Genkan balance, Fukin sweep, and Nuno wake-up, ensure that the first moments of your day feel aligned and harmonious. They clear your path, reset your surfaces, and refresh the softness of your environment. They prevent emotional clutter from forming before the day has even begun. But the morning transformation continues. In the next part, we will explore rituals 7, 8, and 9, Shizen touch, Oto Yasuragi, and Asa tea moment. These habits bring natural grounding, sound control, and mindfulness into your home, shaping the emotional rhythm of your morning. And the next insight, Shizen touch, may change the way you connect with your environment as soon as you wake. To create a home filled with morning light and calmness, the next three Japanese rituals, Shizen touch, Oto Yasuragi, and Asa tea moment, bring grounding, quietness, and gentle mindfulness into your morning routine. These practices help your body and mind wake up in harmony without rush, noise, or emotional pressure. When applied together, they transform the atmosphere of your morning into something soft, balanced, and deeply nourishing. Let's begin with the seventh ritual, Shizen touch, the morning connection with nature. In Japan, nature is not something outside the home. It is an emotional companion. The first contact with nature in the morning might be as simple as touching a leaf of a plant, opening a curtain to see the sky, or letting your feet rest briefly on a natural surface, such as a wooden floor or a woven rug. Shizen touch grounds the nervous system instantly. It brings your senses into the present moment. It stabilizes your morning energy. Even small acts, watering a plant, opening the window wider, or placing a natural object like a stone, a wooden tray, or a bamboo item where light touches it, create an atmosphere of calm. When your morning begins connected to nature, your mind stays calmer throughout the day. The eighth ritual is Oto Yasuragi, the practice of creating peaceful sound instead of noise. In Japanese homes, mornings are quiet on purpose. Harsh sounds activate stress hormones and create emotional agitation. Soft sounds calm the nervous system and prepare the mind for a gentle beginning. Oto Yasuragi might include soft footsteps on the floor, gentle closing of doors and drawers, quiet handling of dishes, low water sounds in the kitchen or bathroom, or even maintaining silence for a few minutes. In Japan, silence is considered a form of emotional nourishment. A quiet morning steadies the heart, clears mental fog, and allows your thoughts to settle before the day becomes busy. The ninth ritual is Asa tea moment, a grounding ritual that invites you to slow down before entering the demands of the day. This is not about the drink itself. It can be green tea, warm water, herbal tea, or even warm lemon water. What matters is the intention. Holding something warm relaxes your body. Taking a slow sip brings your attention back to yourself. The warm temperature sends a calming signal through your nervous system. The moment becomes a pause, a space where you breathe, think clearly, and prepare emotionally for the day ahead. Japanese mornings often include this quiet tea moment, even if it lasts only 60 seconds. It's a simple ritual that says, I will start the day with gentleness. These 3 rituals, Shizen touch, Oto Yasuragi, and Asa tea moment, bring depth and peace to your morning. Nature grounds you. Quietness soothes you. Warmth centers you. They work invisibly yet powerfully, shaping the emotional tone of your entire day. But the Japanese morning ritual is not complete yet. In the next part, we will explore the 10th ritual, one point of beauty, and show how this single practice becomes the emotional anchor of your morning, guiding your mind toward clarity and calmness long after the ritual ends. This final insight may be the one that transforms your mornings forever. To create a home filled with morning light and calmness, the 10th Japanese ritual, one point of beauty, acts as the emotional anchor that brings all the previous practices together. This ritual is subtle, simple, and deeply powerful. It defines the emotional intention of your morning and guides the atmosphere of your entire home throughout the day. In Japan, beauty is not seen as decoration, it is seen as nourishment. A single point of beauty can shift your emotional state faster than an entire room of objects, and it can be created even in the smallest home, with the simplest items, in just a few seconds each morning. One point of beauty means choosing one small area, one small object, or one small detail to represent the emotional tone you wish to carry into your day. It could be a wooden tray, cleared and placed neatly on the counter. A small plant positioned where the morning light touches its leaves. A cup resting gently on a soft cloth. A candle unlit but placed with intention. A folded kitchen towel that looks warm and ready, a single decorative object given space to breathe, a corner left empty and peaceful. This one point becomes a visual and emotional signal. When your eyes land on it, something in your mind softens. It reminds you that even on a busy day, calmness is available. Even when your schedule is full, you can choose clarity. Even when the world is loud, you can create quiet inside. The beauty of this ritual is that it does not require time, money, or effort. It requires intention. You are telling your home, this is the feeling I choose today. And the home responds. The atmosphere shifts, the emotional tone changes, and your entire morning feels anchored in purpose. When combined with the other 9 Japanese rituals, Asa no Kanki, Hikari invitation, morning tidy flow, Genkan balance, Fukin sweep, Nuno wake up, Shizen touch, Oto Yasuragi, and Asa tea moment, the concept of one point of beauty completes the morning transformation. Your home breathes, your light softens, your surfaces reset, your fabrics refresh, your movements quiet, your senses ground, your mind finds stillness, and your heart enters the day with gentle clarity. But this journey is not finished yet. In the next part, we will bring all 10 rituals together in a powerful closing message, explaining how they connect, how they work as a system, and how they can transform your emotional well-being every morning. This final part will give your viewers the inspiration they need to begin applying these rituals today, creating a morning that fills their home and their life with peace, light, and purpose. A peaceful morning is not something you stumble into, it is something you create with intention, and the 10 Japanese morning rituals you've discovered form a gentle, harmonious system designed to fill your home with light, clarity, and emotional calmness from the moment you open your eyes. Each ritual touches a different part of your environment, your senses, and your inner world. But together, they transform the beginning of your day into a sanctuary of balance and renewal. Asa no Kanki allows your home to breathe, releasing the heaviness of the night and inviting in fresh morning energy. Hikari. Invitation welcomes soft, natural light, soothing your nervous system and awakening your spirit gently. Morning. Tidy flow keeps emotional clutter from forming before the day even starts, giving your mind a sense of openness and control. Genkan balance sets the tone of your day at the very first step, ensuring the transition from rest to activity is peaceful. Vukin sweep clears one small surface and resets the emotional rhythm of your home, proving that small acts have powerful effects. Nuno wake up refreshes fabrics and removes the emotional residue they carry, bringing lightness back into your environment. Shizen touch connects you to nature in the earliest moments of your morning, grounding your senses and calming your heart. Oto Yasuragi invites quiet into your space so the first sounds of your day soothe rather than startle your nervous system. Asa Tea Moment centers your thoughts and brings your focus back to yourself, even if only for a single peaceful minute. And one point of beauty becomes the emotional anchor that guides your entire day, reminding you that calmness is something you can choose, not something you must wait for. When practiced consistently, these rituals don't just create a peaceful home, they create a peaceful life. Your mornings become moments of stillness instead of stress. Your home becomes a place that heals instead of overwhelms, and your inner world becomes grounded, clear, and steady before the demands of the day even begin. You do not need to apply all 10 rituals at once. Choose one. Practice it gently. Let it become natural. And when you feel its effect, add another. Slowly, quietly, your mornings will change, your home will change, and you will change. Before you go, I invite you to subscribe and share this video with someone who deserves a peaceful start to their day. Your support helps this community grow and allows me to continue bringing you videos inspired by Japanese minimalism, calmness, and mindful living. Thank you for being here, and may your mornings always begin with light, clarity, and deep emotional calmness.